Men over 60, let me be direct with you. If you're eating certain nuts every day thinking they're healthy, you may unknowingly be sabotaging your erections. I'm Dr. Samuel Boyd, and after decades of treating men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, I've seen the same story repeat. Good men making well-intentioned choices that quietly erode their energy, masculinity, and bedroom confidence. You see, not all nuts are created equal. Some are champions for your health, but others, especially the ones that come in flashy packaging or are roasted and flavored, can cause inflammation, reduce testosterone, and choke off the blood flow your body needs to perform. Today, we're going to talk about 4 of the most common nuts that are doing more harm than good to your manhood. And I'll also tell you what to replace them with so you can protect and even restore your sexual vitality. Let's begin with one of the most deceptive, cashews. Cashews are everywhere, at parties, in snack mixes, and sitting in your pantry. They're buttery, satisfying, and often labeled as healthy. But here's what you don't know. The vast majority of cashews sold today are roasted in inflammatory oils like soybean or canola oil, and often coated with sugar or salt. That combination is a silent killer for your circulation. Why does this matter? Because blood flow is everything when it comes to erectile strength. Those refined oils inflame your blood vessels, reducing their flexibility. The result? Poor circulation, and with that, diminished erection quality. Add sugar to the mix, and it's even worse. Elevated insulin levels brought on by sugar intake can suppress your natural testosterone and promote abdominal fat. 2 things no man over 60 needs more of. Even so-called dry roasted cashews are often heat processed to preserve shelf life, damaging the healthy fats they once contained. That heat oxidation leads to toxic byproducts, which chip away at the inner lining of your arteries over time. The bottom line? If you can find raw, organic, unsalted, and unroasted cashews, enjoy them occasionally. But the shiny, flavored varieties? Leave them behind. They're not helping you. They're slowly shutting your system down. Next up, peanuts. Peanuts are an American staple. You'll find them in trail mixes, protein bars, peanut butter jars, basically everywhere. But peanuts aren't even real nuts. They're legumes. And that distinction matters a lot. Peanuts are commonly contaminated with aflatoxins, toxic molds that can damage your liver and impair your hormonal system. These toxins increase systemic inflammation and have been linked to lower testosterone and even fertility issues. Worse still, peanuts are heavy in omega-6 fatty acids. Too many omega-6 and not enough omega-3s create a pro-inflammatory environment in your body, especially in your blood vessels. And guess what? Your penis relies on healthy, flexible arteries to allow blood to rush in. If those vessels are inflamed, your performance suffers. Peanut butter, in particular, is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Commercial brands are loaded with added sugars, hydrogenated oils, and stabilizers. These additives disrupt your hormones, increase insulin resistance, and worsen circulation. Some of my patients tell me, "Doctor, I eat peanut butter every day. It's my comfort food." But comfort can come at a high cost. Low testosterone, reduced nitric oxide production, and rising belly fat don't just zap your energy, they ruin your bedroom experience. Peanuts also contain phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that can mimic estrogen. For a man already fighting against age-related hormonal decline, this is a major problem. The result? Emotional dullness, lower libido, and weaker erections. If you're reaching for peanuts daily, it's time to switch course. Now let's talk about macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are often viewed as luxurious, rich, and healthy. They show up in high-end snack blends and gift boxes, and they taste amazing. But here's the truth. Roasted macadamias are a dangerous trap for your erections. Raw macadamias can have some heart benefits when eaten in moderation. But once you roast them, especially in cheap oils, and add salt, everything changes. The healthy fats inside break down under high heat, oxidizing and turning into inflammatory compounds that stress your arteries. Remember, the artery that supplies blood to your penis is only 1 to 2 millimeters wide. That makes it one of the first places where blood flow problems appear. You might not have chest pain, but you'll notice a lack of firmness, a delay in arousal, or no response at all. Excess sodium compounds this problem. Many older men already battle high blood pressure. Eating salty roasted nuts increases vascular resistance, making it harder for blood to reach the penis. The result? Weak, unreliable erections, and a growing sense of frustration. I've had men switch to macadamias thinking they were choosing a healthier snack. But the roasted versions undermined their progress. Once we swapped them out for cleaner options, the changes were almost immediate. Better blood pressure, better morning performance, and better energy. If you love macadamias, look for raw, unsalted, and oil-free varieties. But even then, eat in moderation. And finally, the fourth and possibly most dangerous nut, flavored mixed nuts. Flavored mixed nuts are seductive. They come in vibrant packages, sweet chili, maple glazed, smoky barbecue. They taste incredible, but they are absolute poison for your circulation and hormones. These aren't just nuts, they're ultra-processed snacks. They're soaked in industrial seed oils like corn, soybean, or canola, coated with sugar, doused in sodium, and filled with artificial preservatives. You may as well be eating junk food. Every single component of these nuts works against your erections. The seed oils promote chronic inflammation. The sodium raises your blood pressure and restricts blood flow. The sugar triggers insulin spikes and fat gain. And chemical preservatives like BHT and MSG, they can disrupt your nervous system and lower testosterone. Over time, this daily snack habit becomes a slow-motion disaster. You won't feel it instantly, but eventually, you'll wonder where your energy went, why your drive is down, why your erections aren't what they used to be. I've had patients swear they were doing everything right, cutting fried food, skipping dessert, but they were still munching on flavored nuts every night. Once we took them out and replaced them with clean options, their transformation was remarkable. Here's the good news. You don't have to give up nuts entirely. In fact, certain nuts can help restore your sexual health if chosen wisely. Instead of cashews, peanuts, macadamias, or flavored mixes, choose raw walnuts, almonds, or pistachios. These are rich in L-arginine, magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats that reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and enhance nitric oxide production, the very compound that drives blood into your penis. Stick to whole, unsalted, unroasted versions. No added sugar, no oil, no glaze. Just pure, nature-made fuel for your blood vessels, hormones, and vitality. If you've been eating the wrong nuts for years, don't panic. The human body is incredibly resilient. When you remove the bad and nourish with the good, things begin to change, often in a matter of weeks. This isn't about restriction. It's about smarter choices. Every bite you take is either feeding your masculinity or weakening it. And after 60, every choice matters just a bit more. So swap those processed nuts for natural ones. Cut the hidden enemies. Reclaim your energy, your confidence, and your sex life. And remember, you're not done yet. This chapter of life can be powerful, passionate, and full of connection if you give your body what it truly needs. I'm Dr. Samuel Boyd, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This channel is here to support you with real science, real strategies, and real hope. Stay strong, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next one.